Hi, my name's Jody. I'm the Prairie Stitcher. Today is Saturday, February 3rd. What I thought I'd do today is show you a few of the finishes that I did over the last couple years. One of them I'm not sure when I did. I grabbed this one off the internet and just turned it into a picture. My mom stitched this because my mom cross stitches. So it's just Cats in a Study, I think it was called. Hopefully you can see all that. Now, the reason why they're a little rolled up is what I do is when I'm done a piece, I'll roll it like this, and I'll take a paper towel tube, and I'll just throw it inside there so it stays a little bit better. And that's all I do. I'm going to show you a couple that my mom did. My mom loves to do these Inuit Eskimos from Gittas. I'm not sure if they're available anymore. This one is two little Eskimos by the fire. Another one she did is this one. And the last one I have of the Eskimos is that one. Okay, so I'm going to start off with 2021 of the things I finished. And I will try and tell you who they're by, but it's been a couple years, so I don't know if I'm going to remember. This one I don't remember. This one called Pumpkin Kitty, and I had that one framed. That was 2021. Next one in 2021. This is called Chester's Place. It actually was to help a kitty have surgery, so you paid for the pattern and the money went towards that. And that is Chester's Place. Now, all of these are done on 14 count. This one is Fiddler's Cloth. Usually it's Fiddler's Cloth, or it's White Ada, or it's Cream, but they are all done on 14 count. This one is from a friend of mine. She was a designer, and I'm not going to say her name because I'm not sure she wanted me to. So this is called Friendship Quaker. And all the initials on here are my grandmother, my brother, me, my stepfather, and my mom. It's all on there. And I am a Quaker lover. I love doing Quakers. They are so much fun. I really enjoy those. And my Haids. Those are another one that I love so much. Now this is my pride and joy. This was my first ever Haid that I did. It is a story keep. I did this with a friend of mine. She did one and I did one. And it is called, on Haid they call it Evil Queen. But I'm hoping you can see it all. This is Maleficent. So that's the bottom. And there's the top. In 2022, I did this one. I call it Practical Magic, but they call it The Things I Can. It was on Etsy. It's the saying that they say at the end. And that says, always throw spilled salt over your left shoulder. Keep rosemary by your garden gate. Plant lavender for luck and fall in love whenever you can. And that is my favorite saying and one of my favorite movies. Also in 2022, for my husband, I did an anniversary gift. Our anniversary is October 15th. And this is what I did. So, what it is the day we met, the day we got engaged, and the day we got married. And this is another one I just found off Etsy. These ones aren't framed. This is from Tiny Modernist. It is free on their website. It's called Autumn. This one I did with a couple of friends. It was the Yule Stitch Along by Stitch Witchery. I changed the Santa. I don't think I really did much else. And I think there was a snowflake. I changed a snowflake there. But otherwise, that's what I did. I don't know the name of this one. A friend of mine gave it to me. It is called, well, we call it Rabbit Quaker. If you do want to know the names of any of these, I will try and find out for you. Just leave me a comment and I will look them up and see if I can find them. This is one I started, but my mom finished for me. It is on the Artisy Facebook website. It is free. It is Green-Eyed Cat, I think is what they call it. Oh, I found another one here. This is, my mom did that. I guess I had put it on a board but not framed it yet. One of her little Eskimos. This is another one my mom and I did together. My stepsister did the back stitching and I did some of the back stitching. And this was a dimensions kit. I think it's called Fisherman's Friend. But I still do have the package if anybody's interested in the correct name for it. And that's what I've worked on over the last couple years. What I've worked on in the past week is the haunted house. Sorry, I'm looking down at my notes. I did 250 stitches. I did Winter Village, and I did 137 stitches. I finished my February for my calendar. And I've now started March. And this is what it will look like when it's finished. Little sheep there are just adorable. And this past week, I really needed something new. You know, I have a lot of dark pieces. So Aid was having their sale, and I wanted something with color. I needed color. Now, I think it's James Severn, but this one they call Tippy Canoe. And that's what it's going to look like when it's done. And that's my progress so far. Now, what I'm going to do for the next week is I'm going to focus on 3 projects. I'm going to focus on my Tippy Canoe. I'm also going to try and get as much done as possible on the witches. I've forgotten that one. But this is my Hade that I'm trying to finish. And also my haunted house. Now I have decided I do like diagonals. So I'm going to start doing my diagonals on here. And I'm going to try and do, on this one, I'm color completing. But the other two, I'm going to try and do a couple of diagonals each, see how far I can get over the week. I'm just going to turn my pages. Thought I would give you my stats for January, what I worked on. Sorry, moving the camera, I apologize. What I worked on and how many stitches I got in for the month of January. So my winter village, I was able to get 1,722 stitches. In the haunted house, I was able to get 1,329 stitches. My horse was 882 stitches. I picked up my haunted library. Didn't put much in, but I did get 169. My New York skyline was another 169. Witching Hour, which is that one that I'd forgotten the name of, I got 254 stitches in for that month. Alice in Wonderland, I picked up for January and I did 452. And my Tippy Canoe, I started that on Tuesday and I had put in 600 stitches by the 31st of January. The total for the month of January is 5,577 stitches. Now I'm thinking I could do a bit better than that. I want to try and we'll see, how far I can get. But I am going to focus on those 3 pieces for now. So when I see you next week, we will see how far I've gotten in those 3 projects. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for coming if you're new. I hope you enjoyed what I have put out. And we'll see you again next week. Bye.